We are checking in now with a homicide that we've been following throughout the day here on Live Impact News and on our regular newscasts on WCNC Plus. Our Autumn Bracey has been digging for more information regarding this man shot and killed in East Charlotte, and this was something that happened around North Sharon Amity Road near Independence Boulevard. Autumn's joining us right now remotely, so thank you so much for being with us here. What can you tell us about this incident?
Yeah, that's right, Vanessa. So, in that homicide, 44-year-old Albert Lowery was killed. It happened around 3 a.m. this morning. That's when CMPD was called to that scene. I know you referenced it along the 2300 block of North Sharon Amity Road. And I actually spoke with his wife briefly. She didn't, obviously this is a very troubling time for her, so she didn't want to go on camera, but it's definitely very devastating. We actually, my photographer and we went to the scene where it happened, and one startling thing about it is it happened right outside of a daycare, Tender Hearts Child Care Incorporated. Now, thankfully, this incident happened 3 a.m. in the morning, so no one was inside at the time, and they are closed today, that establishment. But it's still very troubling. Officers within CMPD, their homicide unit, they're asking, because the suspect is still on the loose, they're asking if anyone has any information related to this case to come forward. Of course, CMPD has been busy throughout the day collecting evidence. When we were out there a few hours ago, we were actually able to see some of in their vehicle kind of at that point where that shooting happened. But yeah, the search continues for that suspect, and so people are definitely encouraged to come forward if they have any information.
Now, you mentioned that this is near a daycare. I could see from some of the footage that we shot overnight. This also appears to be around some residences as well. It looked like maybe there was a front door step that was part of some of the video that was shot. Have you been able to speak with neighbors? And if so, has anyone heard or seen anything that they think might be relevant to the investigation, or did they witness anything?
I did speak with a few neighbors. Obviously, some of them not comfortable to go on camera, but one woman actually did go on camera with me, and she was able to share that she's only lived nearby where that shooting happened for about a year, but she says that she's never experienced anything like it. She hasn't heard any shootings, doesn't know of any shootings that has happened since she's lived there, so she's definitely on high alert, especially the fact that the suspect is still on the loose. And so she said she was actually asleep because the incident happened around 3 a.m. when it all kind of unfolded. She said that she kind of got up and peered out her door to kind of see what happened, and she said she was able to see some of the police presence. So later on this evening at 5 and 6, you'll hear people will have the opportunity to hear her reaction to this event as it unfolded.
All right. Yeah. Speaking of the elements and the interviews that you'll be having for us when you put your piece together for us this evening, when can we see your pieces and any sort of specific angles you might be covering hour by hour, depending on when your pieces are running tonight?
So I'll have a story at 5 and 6, and so you'll have reaction from police as far as their thoughts on this. They were able to share that they do believe this is an isolated incident, so there's no threat to the general public. So you'll hear their reaction from this incident, and you'll hear that woman I spoke with as well that lives nearby. So you'll have the opportunity to hear both of those during the 5 and 6 o'clock newscast.
All right, Autumn, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking the time as